In today's video, we're going to be talking about entertainment room and what makes it special. Entertainment room is where it all starts. As you can see here, this room is going to be filled with a lot of special stuff in here. As you can see, it's going to be a TV room, TV outlet. We're going to have all types of speakers inside of this room. This room is packed with about 18 speakers, the most, with 2 speakers on this back wall where we will have the TV. We'll also have a HDMI cable. And then as you can see here, this room is filled with lots of spotlights. We'll also have in this room what we call a projector screen, and there was one outlet that was provided for it on the top here, as you can see. Also, this room is going to be filled with lots of electrical outlets. As you can see, there's so many outlets in this room. There's one here. There's maybe about 10 outlets in this room. There's outlets beside where they're going to sit. So like I said, this room is going to be packed. There's also going to be a bar fridge right here where you can sit down, you can enjoy your entertainment. You don't have to go far to get your stuff, along with a sink, along with your GFI beside the sink. And then here we will have all of our speaker wires going back into the back room. And also, as you can see, I have some speaker cables on this back wall here. And if we go on to this side here, I will have more speaker cables. As I said, this room is filled with entertainment. And then again, I'm going to have one PowerPoint. This will light up the side of the bench with some LED strip lights all around. Also, the customers request to have some kind of plug point on the stairs, which will be ran after everything is all said and done. And I will also have 2 plug points up high in the corner. This will provide me with LED strip lights around the bulkhead at the top, which will light up this room. Also, I will have one power point here for LED strip switch, which will be controlled from this room. And then inside this area here, there's going to be one outlet up top, 2 outlets, sorry, up top. Obviously, I don't have any outlets on the back wall here. There's going to be a sink in here. This receptacle here will be for my speaker system. As you can see, I have all my cables ran back to this room, which will be controlled, the speakers will be controlled by its own system inside of this room. So this is where it all starts. The entertainment room is where most people want to come, relax, chill, have a beer, watch some TV, invite some friends. Invite some friends and watch some great movies. And right on the outside of this entertainment room, there's going to be what you call a little bar area, wet bar area here, which is filled with electrical outlets. There's going to be a sink here in the corner. I'm going to have at least 3 power points, 3 outlets, and then there's going to be one mini fridge at the bottom. So yes, this area is going to be filled with stuff. It's not your normal everyday house that you would see. There's lots of added stuff inside this house. There's also lots of pot lights inside this area. And then once I leave that area, this is where it will all start. My main service. Which will be a 400 amp service. As you can see, I have my wires neatly tied in. I have a couple more wires to go. I have my feeder cables that will be tied into this service to provide power to the higher floors up, first floor, second floor. These are the cables that is eventually going to be tied into this 400 amp service. I'm also going to have a switch, as you can see, with one light here. These are all my low voltage cables I have ready to go. And as you can see, my service cables. These will be my service cables that will be coming from the outside to provide power into this house. Both cables will eventually have to get to this point here, where I will eventually tie my cable in and power up this panel. And as you can see, this is not a normal breaker. It's a different type of breaker. These type of breakers, you can do a whole lot of stuff with it. Right now, this breaker is obviously not in the on position, it's in the trip position. So once the cover plate is removed, you will then see more of this breaker, the size of the breaker, how it looks. So when electrical is put together, it's a beautiful thing. It takes knowledge to put together an electrical system. Not everyone is blessed with putting together an electrical system. Obviously, I'm one of them that is blessed to be able to do this, to be able to provide power into this place, to be able to bring the knowledge that I have for this electrical service. So here we have the garage, underground parking. Pretty big underground parking, I would say. which is going to be holding about maybe, let's say, 6 to 7 cars, which is unreal. And of course, this is where the entertainment also keeps going. With your TV in this area, data cable, and also on the bottom here we're going to have your fireplace, and it never stops. This will be the hallway where they will have more. Two TVs provided on this wall along with 2 data outlets. Along with your pot lights. Obviously, this here has to be strapped back, as they were told to insulate the ceiling more. So right now, as you can see, I have my wires. I just have to put back my pot lights, but I have to wait till they finish strapping back the ceiling. And then you have the smoke area. The smoke area is also provided with a TV, along with some pot lights on the outside. And then as you can see, there will be a stairs eventually that will be built to go up. Also, please like, share, subscribe to the videos, and leave a comment in the comment section as you come into the chat. As you can see here, I have my protection plates. Protection plates are very important. All along this wall, you can see I have my protection plates. Protection plates is important. Why are protection plates important? Protection plates stops the drywall screws from going into your wire. It's a form of protecting your wire once you start to rough in. Once your cable is too close to the studs, you then have to follow the cable, the code room. As you can see in the corner here, I have protection plates. I also have enough protection plates on every stud. This room is also going to have a sump pump for the water. As you know, they don't want the water to flood the basement, so sump pumps are very important. It basically draws the water out, it pumps the water out of the ground, pumps it outside, gets rid of all the water. It's run constantly, so sump pumps are very important. You can see here too, I still have all my protection plates. Even as you look up in the ceiling, I have my protection plates also. This is just one center light here. Just another center light. Provided with 2 switches inside of this room. One for your pot light, the other for your 2 center lights. And here we're going to have our elevator. So inside of this elevator, I'm going to have a pit light. It's called for purposes of if you need to fix something, you will have a light inside this area. You will have a receptacle inside this area. As you can look up in the ceiling, You can see how high it goes. It's going to go all the way up to the second floor. And then inside this area, I will have what is called my washroom. Filled with pot lights, shower pot lights. I will have my toilet in here, filled with a LED light. One receptacle for the toilet. I have my three switches. I also have my two pot lights inside this room, and I have a bathroom fan. And then you go inside to this room here. Up the mark. Then you go inside to this room here. This room is basically going to be a sauna area. With a power provided. With only two pot lights in here. And then inside this area, as you can see, this will be the second furnace room for the house, with your washer and the dryer. One power point for a hot water tank if needed. Outlets, two lights. This cable, as you can see, will power up the furnace. I always use aluminum along with a switch for the two lights. And as you can see, I have my furnace switch on the outside of this room. So again, like I said, inside your theater room is going to be filled with a lot of exciting stuff. Entertainment room. You have the one smoke detector just in case there's a smoke that goes off. You know, sometimes you're inside the entertainment room, you're not going to notice anything. So there was a smoke detector that was provided in this room. Just in case there's a fire, forbid something happens, you can hear, you can get out of the house in time. And I still maintain my code where I have my insulation between my wire and my duct. So this area here wasn't provided with pot lights, as the engineer didn't feel it was necessary to provide this area of pot lights. But from my knowledge, there will be a dark spot in here. So I'm pretty sure eventually I will have to add some pot lights underneath this bulkhead. Again, with lighting is very funny. It is always best to lay out your room accordingly so you have enough lighting. But as I said, under this bulkhead there's no lighting, and usually underneath the bulkhead it comes with darkness, and that's probably what will eventually happen. And then in. You see I have my speakers. Now this room is provided with one switch to control my pot lights. So like I said, this room is very important to all homeowners. Once finished and once ready to go, there's lots of entertainment for you to enjoy. Sit down, relax, watch your TV, do whatever is necessary to enjoy life after work. As you can see here on the stairs, I'm going to have almost 6 lights. And then you go into the garage where I provided 2 outlets. Along with a receptacle, another receptacle on this wall, and then this wire here, this cable you see poking out, will basically be for the EV charger. And as you can see above, I have 2 outlets. Which will control your door opener, garage door opener. Also, I will have 2 lights inside this area, along with my switches to control. And this pipe here that you see will be for my generator control, which eventually has to go on to the outside wall. So this is looking up from downstairs. As you can see, the ramp going down to the garage is pretty steep. Also here, these cables will be for a disconnect for the elevator, along with a speaker cable and cameras and some type of data. And this is basically going to be the end of my video, as I will be getting prepped to finish off my service cables and my rest of my branch cables. So please leave a comment in the comment section, like, share, and subscribe to my videos, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you.